so today I'm going to try and see if we can get the alternator situation working. So I want to get another alternator from the junkyard because it's not charging. So yeah, yesterday I dicked around with the wiring, double checking, everything should have been right. Maybe it was just the alternator from the get-go, but I wired in, I took out the resistor that I put in there, and I wired in a light, so that way I can visually see it working. So now we know that works, but it's still not triggering it, so hopefully this is the solution, because it really should be it. So yeah, because there's two wires that come off there. One will be like voltage sense, and then the other will, and the voltage sense, I think it's the voltage sense. I don't know. There's like one's job is to basically tell it how much it needs to charge, and then one is like when there's actually charge present, something of that nature. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do is go ahead and get this thing undone. Yeah. Otherwise, I got it running good. So funny story. So it was running like kind of crap because we don't know. Well, it was running like crap. We didn't really know. We figured it. Well, the wideband was reading 19.9, and yeah, so I replaced like a bunch of it and still had the same problem. I'm like, what the fuck? So like, it kind of occurred to me maybe an injector is loose, or like a injector plug. Went back there, wiggled all the plugs, and sure shit, they were kind of loose. So and yeah, it made a difference. So let's see if it'll just start up like a champ. Like a champ. So yeah, now we just got to get that alternator. Alright, pretty simple. 2 bolts came right out. So there's the old one, new one's in there. Let's start this and see if it fixes our problem. That'd be great. Oh yeah, gotta connect a battery. That's the smart thing to do. Hey, 13.7. She's charging. Well, sweet niblets. So, new alternator and she charges. So I just gotta finalize some wiring down there. That like ticking you hear is this. I don't know if it's my fuel pump taking a shit or what, but like if you look at my fuel pressure, it's kind of, but I can feel it. I can feel the tick with that, so it's definitely that. There's some condensation in there. Okay, it's condensation. But yeah. So far, so good. So, yeah, the only other thing I gotta fix is I got an oil leak coming off the fitting right there. So, I gotta fix that, and then should be pretty good, other than we still need shift brackets. So, but yeah, so I'm gonna finish up that wiring, and then we should be good to go. Alright, so I got the wiring kind of cleaned up down there. Got it ran into here. So we got this guy, runs to 12 volts constant. And then we got this green wire, comes up, goes into this bulb right here. Goes into this bulb right here, and it comes back, or actually, it goes up into here, where it's the switch power. So basically, when you flip this on, boom. It means the alternator is working. So, really instead of me it's getting power. But yeah, so that's all done. And then it's ran up to there, 12-volt constant down under there. So now, that's kind of all. I just got to clean up my mess, and we'll see what we do from there. Well, the issue at hand right now is our clutch is slipping. So that means we got to drop the fucking the cradle. Or yeah, I'm gonna try not to do it all the way, but yeah, we gotta fucking fix some shit. Gotta pull the spacer out. So let's do that. All right. So far so good. Took off the calipers, the rotors, popped off the struts, so now they're hanging. So now the next step is going to be probably to drop the the back of the cradle. We're not going to drop the whole cradle, hopefully. I'm just going to try and swing it down, and hopefully fish it out. I've done it before with the 4-speed, but I know the F23 is in there pretty good. The only thing I worry about is this transmission bracket, because this transmission bracket is kind of a tight fit. But yeah, other than that, I guess we'll give it a good college try. Alright, so it's out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure our throw. I don't know how you do that. I'm going to figure it out, and then I'm going to do that. Gonna measure it, and then we'll go from there. So, yep. So essentially what I think the problem is, I don't need the spacer. There's some people that don't even run them, so we're pretty much gonna have to measure it and go from there. So let's do that. Okay, so to try and explain what I'm doing, so I pulled out the hydraulic spacer, and we're gonna set this up there. So if we take a tape measure and learn how to use one. So if we measure to there, it's like 1 7/8 inches, 2 inches. So that, by putting something flat across there, that's telling us where the bell housing face is. So then you come over here and you measure, and I'm like, my freaking, even the pressure plate doesn't even show up until 2 1/4. So that should mean that this thing is incapable of pushing too far. So we should be good. Now all we gotta do is put it all back in and hope for the best. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, so 3 hours later, I guess, and here it is. It's back together. We just tested it. Probably should have done that on like camera. That would have been good for you guys to see, but guess what? Not happening. So it's back in. We're still waiting on shift shit, but at least this is not one thing we're gonna have to dick around with when the shift shit comes around. I'm glad I tested this today, because this would have really pissed me off when I had the shift stuff and then it wouldn't work. So yeah, it worked pretty good. I just gotta take it out on the road sometime and do a little bit of tunage on it. But I might just wait till next weekend. The shift linkage should show up, so that'll be nice. Well, yeah, that's all I've got for this right now. See what happens. Sounds like Fiero. Besides the aggressive. Yeah. The whistle is like a turbo vehicle now. We got to piece together a turbo kit for this.